What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, real quick, I just wanted to throw in my 2 cents on some online chatter I see going on in regards to this latest campaign from Eric July and the Rippaverse, specifically about Yaira, number one, and this trailer that they put together with this. And I think that, first of all, let me say, putting a live action trailer for a comic book release is awesome. All right. I think that should be done for across the board with a lot of these comic book companies. They should have like exciting things like this happening, a live action trailer just to release a comic book. OK, Yaira number one. All right. And also shout out to Eric July putting together yet another successful campaign. OK, almost 1.1 million, like him or love him, hate him, whatever, the guy's getting it done, and he's, obviously, engendered a lot of excitement about his work. And that's what you want as a creative. You want people excited, just like you are excited for your work. So, hey, shout out to the guy. He's getting it done. Okay. Whatever you want to say about the quality of the trailer or whatever, he's getting the job done. Now, speaking about the trailer itself, okay, there's been some kerfuffle. There's been some back and forth going on between, Rippa and, Mr. H specifically. Had some commentary about it. I'm going to say this, okay, in regards to this trailer, do I think it's a phenomenal trailer or whatever? I'll say that for the end. But to the points that I think Mr. H is trying to bring up here, I'm just going to bring up a quick post. He dropped this earlier today, this morning, talking about those who are defending the Yaira trailer and Eric July. He says that the interaction he had with them was nothing but cordial and polite. But he says that, yeah, on the campaign, if it hits 1.5 million, there will be further live action. So I'm going to try to contrast what I'm seeing here. We're talking about a trailer for a comic book and the criticism of that trailer. That's pretty much what this is about. Nobody has the book yet, so nobody's really criticizing the book. They're criticizing this specific trailer. Some people, like the trailer. Some people think it's a good trailer. Some people think it's a great trailer. Some people think it's a bad trailer, and the quality of whatever the work that went into it, the Saska sisters, I think the same ones that wrote the book are the ones that are also directing the trailer. I guess my thing is, we should criticize every creative work, and there should be no free, there should be complete freedom in doing that, and that does nothing but helps the overall process get better, especially in the Iron Age when you're talking about creative that are coming from a more independent flair. They're doing this on their own. I think the more feedback they get, the better. That's just my personal opinion. As a creative myself, I want as much feedback as you can feed me. Feed me all the feedback. Let me know exactly what you think. Good, bad, ugly, whatever, So I don't think there's anything inherently wrong in Mr. H, saying, yo, this trailer didn't really do it for me. I'm not really feeling this. I think the quality is bad, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with him saying that. And in fact, I think that people should be encouraged to speak openly and freely about how they feel about a project. It's only going to help the creative in the long run, and apparently, the interaction that he had with Rippa says with cordial and polite, maybe they had some disagreements about what he felt. And maybe, there was some disagreements about, I think he said, he says claiming the live action elements aren't possibly paid for by the customer. I guess that was the back and forth. How much of the cost of this trailer went into the comic? I kind of disagree with it. He's saying, well, the cost of this trailer was built into the comic. It's a possibility that it was. It's also a possibility that Eric July just paid for it out of his own pocket. None of this stuff happened to go, he just took it out of his pocket and just paid for a trailer. It's possible that you can do stuff like that and not necessarily build it in to the cost of your book. There's a possibility, of course, that he did say, okay, well, I'm going to produce this trailer. How much is this going to cost me? Yeah, put another $1 on every comic that I'm selling. I mean, there's always that chance, but there's also a chance that it didn't happen that way. But the real question is, again, feedback. And feedback for a trailer, I'm going to look at it like this. I'm going to criticize what we're actually here for. We're talking about a trailer for a comic book, and yes, you can criticize that, but at the same time, it's like, I'm more interested in the comic book itself. Okay. I'm more interested in, missed the trailer. I'm more interested in the comic book and how this comic book is going to come off. And this is the thing. This is the product that we're all buying. We're all buying this and the shirts and everything that are related to it or whatever. All right. The trailer is nothing but advertising. It's just an advertising vehicle. And yes, again, not saying that you can't criticize it, but I think the thing we're really interested in is Yaira herself, the comic itself. This is what we're really purchasing, and all the various things that go with Yaira and all that. Yeah, criticize all of that stuff. But in regards to the trailer, in my opinion, it's all right. It's not a great trailer. It's not a terrible trailer. It's just all right. And the quality, there is I guess you could say a certain independent quality to it, if you will, acting and directing and, shots and all that kind of stuff. There is sort of an independent quality to it that may leave some folks feeling, that this trailer lacked something, like you would expect from a Disney or you would expect from, some larger, group or whatever, a big studio. So I'm not tripping off of it. Again, I'm here for the books. I'm here for the books. That's really what I'm going to be, mostly critical of. If the book comes out trash, all right, that's a different story. You get a book and you say, hey, man, I'm dropping $30 or whatever it is for the book and the book is trash. I'm going to criticize the book. But the, advertising vehicle that he used, it doesn't necessarily speak to the quality of the book. Let me put it that way. That's what it is that I'm saying. To me, it doesn't really speak to the quality of the book. But yeah, looking at the pictures and everything so far, I mean, this thing looks amazing. Again, Rippaverse, I'm excited about this entire thing. The Iron Age is on and popping. It looks great. What we're getting so far from Eric July. And I noticed that there's an upward trend of quality. Okay. First ISOM book I got. It was, not as great as it could have been, but I did see the potential. It was definitely an improvement with ISOM 2. I thought ISOM 2 was a great improvement over ISOM 1. And then I think that the Chuck Dixon book, Alpha Core, I thought that was solid. Okay. And now I'm looking forward to, and there's another book that's coming out, the artwork book. I love artwork books, so I'm looking forward to everything that's going on here. I'm digging into the campaign. I'm going to get my stuff pretty soon. But anyway, folks, I just wanted to, again, comment on that. I think that, again, it's cool that Mr. H took the time to even talk about the trailer. That puts it into the spotlight and allows people to bring their opinions and everything to it. And all of that is just going to ultimately, again, help Eric July and help the Rippaverse get better. We want quality, and that's what Eric July is about. He's about making quality. So I don't have a problem with any of this stuff. I think it's phenomenal. He has his opinion. He's entitled to have his opinion on whatever it is he wants to have his opinion about, and I think that Katz is coming out maybe saying something negative about, whether it's Rippa or Mr. H or anybody that's, commenting on the situation, it's kind of nonsensical, man. Hey, let's embrace the era that we're in right now where we're going to get original new content coming from people that have a passion for the content. That's the main thing. Okay. People that have a passion for what it is that they're doing. We don't get that out of Hollywood. All right. We don't get that out of Hollywood. That's why I'm rocking with the Rippaverse, because Eric July is a passionate man about what it is he cares about, and he's throwing his all into it. And hey, he's giving people something that they want. Like him or love him, he's giving something that they want. Anyway, folks, that's just my 2 cents on the situation. You guys let me know what you think. Again, trailer is what it is. If you don't like it, you can let Eric July know, hey, man, do a better job next time on the trailer. I'm pretty sure Eric July don't have a problem with feedback, okay? But anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.